To this place where I was talking to different people on social media and kind of, making friends. And I got into this situation talking to one person who really made me trust him.
So, Leon, I just was wondering, when Leon had the issues with Meri, especially with the Catfish situation, I just wonder, does this season or the past seasons bring closure to them?
Or just the trailer, when Kody said what he said about he married the wrong person and blame yourself that I never loved you.
Because I do feel that Leon had the hardest time with the whole Catfish situation. You don't know what Meri was doing, but we do know she was living foul. That much was very clear. From her, talking to the Catfish, the daughter telling her.
It's not like they had sex. I don't know. Cheating to me is more than a talk. I don't believe in emotional cheating. That's
what if your husband sends a picture, a nude picture? Is that cheating?
For me, you know what cheating is? I'm going to tell you what cheating is. When you guys go and you both are having sex. That's where my cheating is. That's cheating to me. Anything else that you all are doing, it's your business. Anyway.
But a reason why I think it's more to cheating.
What do you guys think is cheating? It has to be more. These little things, I was talking to somebody on the internet and emotional cheating. Look at how badly Angela has treated Michael because he has emotionally cheated. So she curses him out in his face, calls him the B word, calls him the N word, calls him anything but
a child of God. Listen, the reason why I think people have an issue with online cheating is because that's what leads to.
And Meri didn't send nude pictures. Come on.
We don't know that to be true.
She didn't send no nude pictures. If Meri has sent nude pictures, that heifer, the one who she was talking to, who wrote a book about the whole thing, that heifer would have put Meri nude picture in that book. And she did not.
Well, she would have got sued because that's revenge porn.
No, it's not.
That is revenge porn. You could sue somebody.
Now you can sue someone. Back in those days, 3-4 years ago, you couldn't.
Back in those days,
we only saw the person who did that was Melody on Huntsville. That's the first time I've heard of anyone suing for revenge porn.
Well, no, I heard about it because I remember it was back in the day as in 4 years ago was back in the day.
It's still back in the day. But
no, I remember there was some hacker going around hacking all these celebrity iClouds and getting their news. I remember Jennifer Lawrence was a victim. I think
that is different. When you hack someone's whatever. But what people had not been suing for is lovers who now are no longer lovers, going and suing their ex-lover for showing their stuff. That was not happening. The first time I heard about that, that was an ex-spouse suing her ex was when Melody did it with Marceau. Yeah. What about Tisha? Don't come for me. When Melody, because Tisha is Marceau's wife, when Melody did that to Martell this year, that's the first time I've heard. And I was like, yes. In fact, we did a show about that. I was like, yes, I am happy now that ex-lovers are now suing if their ex-lover goes and shows their nudes, because that is a no-no. So I was happy about that.
Yeah.
But, that lady, back in those days, 3-4 years ago, or 5 years ago, whenever it was, she would have shown nudes if Meri has sent some nudes. And you would have to remember, these people were very FLDS, they're very conservative. You see how she's covered up to here. They cover their little cleavage or whatever. Meri is not standing up there. Meri is not standing up there and standing no nudes. Just like I never thought that Kody was there molesting children, right? I don't see. Remember we talked about that because there was someone who had gone out comments and would say, "Oh, do you think that Kody's a child molester?" I don't think he is.
He doesn't do those.
So, the same thing I can say about Meri. Meri does not give the vibes about being some nudist who's gonna be taking pictures and sending it to somebody when she's married to a man.
Just because you send a nude doesn't make you a nudist.
What I'm saying, I don't see Meri doing that. The woman is already conservative. She was in the FLDS and she was still in the FLDS and she's married. She will not have gone and sent no nudes.
Anyway,
Come
but back
on.
to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
We're talking about Leon. I do feel that
So
maybe,
they talked. We're talking about the level of cheating the Meri do. She didn't send nudes.
but my thing is, we don't know why Leon was so upset with her mother at the time.
Maybe when she
Because
got
my
up the thing, she went, mwah, okay, kisses. Or maybe she
No,
said, I
but the
love
thing
her.
is, Meri was trying to integrate this person into her life. We don't know how far Meri tried to take this thing. Maybe Meri had even made a little nest egg and was planning on leaving in the middle of the night. We don't know. But the fact that Leon was so upset as if her mom had like cheated, because I'm saying her because at the time her
She
name was
doesn't
Mariah.
expect her
But-
mom with those values, the FLDS values that they had, to be here having a conversation with a man. Remember, they're not even talking to men like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
yeah.
there, probably telling me to wait until marriage, right?
Right.
Telling me to be chaperoned when I go
Right.
out on a date.
Right.
And here you is, heifer, and you is married to my daddy, and you are out here talking to a whole man. Well, then we didn't know it was a woman. But you here talking to this man and telling him your secrets, or, I love you, or, whatever she heard.
Yeah.
So I can see how, a child who has grown up, I don't want to say as a prude, but who has grown up to be,
Quite conservative.
Yeah.
And I mean, if she
And
was the
your mother
only
does
one that
that.
really wanted to live the lifestyle through and through. And but
Yeah.
I do think that it made her go, like, it really
Totally
shifted
left.
her mindset
Absolutely.
and made her totally shift left with it. But I just, because she was so hard on her mom.
She was.
But I do feel like Meri was justified to an extent. I don't believe in cheating. I feel like she should have left it, but she didn't have the strength to. But you got the strength to go be with somebody. I just feel like she probably should have just left. But she was talking to somebody else. Obviously had feelings for this person. But I feel like maybe Leon seen,
what the
I
father
don't know
said.
if they watch it or don't watch the show, but I feel like them watching the trailer and seeing how Kody never loved Meri and even said that he wished that he had never married her.
Yeah.
I
Will that,
wonder
like,
if that
soften
will soften
his
their
heart?
heart. Because I do know that I do know that Leon and Meri have a better relationship, but I do feel that there have been times where they really have like been like this.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah,
Especially for a
absolutely.
long time, because it was kind of like it just broke Leon's like heart and soul, really.
Absolutely.
So I just hope that maybe seeing this will maybe be like, well, I can see why she did what
Why
she
she
did.
was hurting so much.
Why
that
she reached out to
went-
somebody, because she
Exactly.
was so broken down. This is a man who didn't want her from the beginning. We could tell by the 3 proposals that he really didn't propose to her even. We tell by the mistreatment, the way he talked to her. I mean, even from episode 1, I was like, this is a man who don't like this woman. I don't give a damn how many dates he takes this woman on. He don't like her.
Yeah.
And that much is clear as the day. That's as clear as the water here in Tanzania.
The kisses that he was giving her those first few episodes may have been the first kisses she had received in years.
Because for me, it really bothered me. Not that bothered me, but it was kind of like, Because she was like always shocked, and he was like, "So are you gonna kiss me?" And she was like, "Oh, you want me to kiss you?" Like I remember when he was thinking she was tying his tie, and then Mariah was in the back like, "What the hell is going on right now?"
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I was just like,
said
why is
everything
she
that-
confused if this is something that they're doing consistently?
Right.
So I thought it was fake and it was for the cameras. And 30-something years later, we see it was fake and it was for the cameras. I wish I never married her. Blame yourself if I don't love you, okay? Like, with all the cojones and the hair
All
on
the
his
venom
chest. Like,
and the
please sit down.
hatred
Yeah.
that he has for her.
So I do think that it could bring some closure to that whole situation.
Yeah, with Leon. Yeah.
I mean, if they didn't have the closer relationship, I hope this will really bond them, and maybe they can even have
Absolutely.
some more conversations and talk about it. Because I do know, being as an only child, I mean, I'm not only child, but it did seem like, I remember Kody was leaving the house. I think he had kissed all the wives, and he was going to go be with Christine. And after he kissed Meri hunched her shoulders and then walked into Mariah's room. I said, "Oh God,
Yeah.
she's about to go vent."
Poor Mariah.
I know. I'm sure Mariah is just sitting on her bed on her phone and hear her mom will come talking about how the daddy, So it gotta be
That's why
tough.
it's not fair to make children.
You're a therapist.
It's not fair at all. Like, I never had that with you kids.
Yeah, no, never.
Like, never. Like,
Yeah, no.
while your dad was in the home and we're together? Never.
No.
Never. Like, I just don't, like, I guess because I still remember when I was a teenager, like, you have so much going on in your little head, right?
You're thinking about
your
all that.
whole life is about yourself. And I think it's so unfair and it's just not right. And it's almost like child abuse. I kind of look at it almost like child abuse. I mean, I do get it. It's like, but your children are not your personal friends.
Well, not
So
until
go
you
tell
get
these
older.
things too. Go make friends to
Yeah.
talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even talk to my friends. Like, my friends did not know until like after the fact. You know, just kind of keep stuff to yourself. I don't know, because you're in this marriage and, you know, you're always hoping that it will get better, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't think that's right. It's such a burden for a child to carry.
Yeah.
As soon as something happens, honey, your daddy did whatever. It messes up the relationship with the child and that other parent.
Yeah.
It's not fair because they're only getting your view. They're not getting the other person's view. You know what I'm saying? Then they start like hating the other parent. It's just not fair.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of burden to put on Mariah. And then after that, you go do your catfish. But Leon, I do hope that you look at this and realize that your mom was very lonely for such a long time.
And
it's such
neglected.
and neglected.
And
Such a
rejected.
and rejected. Oh, it's so heartbreaking for 30-something years. And then all for you to realize. I mean, Meri wanted that celestial life with Kody in the heavens. And to realize
wanted
from
heaven
the
on
very
earth, too.
beginning,
She chose
this
the wrong
man was not even about that. He didn't like you from the beginning and has been regretting that he ever married you. Like, just shame on you, Kody. There are certain things, Kody, in this life.
You keep to your grave.
It's not everything you got to say.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that because had he not said it, Meri would still be in this relationship getting abused emotionally. So I'm happy he said that to free Meri.
Probably still put money in the tilly.
Yeah, because Meri, there was no way in hell. If Kody did not say this as bluntly as he did, she would have still been there. She was still trying to be there, even after all these. Like, even when she tried to kiss him and he looked like he wanted to vomit in his mouth and curl up and die. And he said, what if I did if I kiss you right now? The way he reclined in his seat.
But you know something? You know what I'm thinking? If Kody probably had not said this in this trailer that we saw, maybe Meri would have, instead of her going to the AUB for them to divorce them, she may have gone to them to bring them back together. Especially when you got Robin in the background, telling her how she can see that Kody thinks about Meri.
And considers
Especially when he was trying to put her in the barn, remember? With his car.
unwanted things.
And his other things that he don't want. She might have been doing that, but now after he done said this in this trailer, there's no going back, Meri. That's why I love reality TV.
Yeah.
Because when things are said,
You see it.
it helps women to get out of some kind of sticky situations that they don't need to be in, or unhealthy situations.
I'm still waiting for Latrice to leave Zaddy from, you know, that show. What show?
Oh, the
Bell Collective.
Bell Collective.
I'm just
Oh my
waiting
God.
for that because I know he beat
We're
him.
gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that. Ooh. Well, we don't know. We
Oh,
think
allegedly.
It's our
Allegedly.
opinion that he might be abusive. We've already seen him get in her face and be very violent and call her the B word in her face like this.
Well, we've seen several men on that show be that way toward their wives.
So,
But yeah, y'all, we'll see you guys on the next video.
bye.